perfect. It's coming along, definitely still a disaster. I do have a stack of 20s, 2x3s, stack of 6. I'm gonna use 5 of them for this front fascia piece. At the two ends, there and there, go with the center, and then go in the middles in between the center ones, so. I've got my face hangers. That's gonna work out nice. I like it. So now I just gotta attach my front lower board. Make sure in all instances you always use safety protection, especially when using powered equipment. So you can see as I'm using this board, just to check for length, and now I'm using level just to adjust the lines on the front so that when I do install this board, that it's a perfectly level and flat surface to that back piece. So here what I'm doing is I'm using liquid nail or structural PL so that when I adhere this bottom board that I'm setting up right now, when I screw the Grip-Tex into it, that everything will be solid once everything dries. Just using a level, making sure that everything's all set before I went ahead and torqued the screws down. Removing that back cleat and installing it in the front so I can install the other 88. Liquid nailed the back sides. Grabbed a clamp so that I could clamp the center support. And then grab the level and then adjust as necessary before I went ahead and put any tech screw in. Now I took that cleat off, put a little PL liquid nail on it, and then clamped it. And then tech screwed the front piece to the cleat that I just installed on the back, just as a support brace. Now just going ahead and remove the clamps, and now I can get out a time lapse and do a close-up. So what I did is I went ahead and did a backer brace along the seam, again, screwed and glued. So everything's going to set up really nice. So right now I've got my lower front piece on, extending all the way from left to right. And right now what I'm going to do is go ahead and grab plywood. You can see that. So I decided on this project to use 3/4 inch ply. So the first piece of plywood I left at 8 foot, and now I'm just going to go ahead and measure what the residual is, which is going to be 80. So now I'm just going to grab the other half of the sheet of plywood so I can mark the 80 on it, and then do it real quick with my battery operated saw. Make sure in all instances you always use safety protection, especially when using powered equipment. I grabbed my screw gun and used 1 5/8" screws at the front and back of this plywood top, approximately 12 to 16 inches spaced apart. All set. Real beauty. Here's a look at it. All finished, right away being put to use. This is definitely what I needed here. And I mean, this stuff is just kind of just tossed up here for now. But I'll figure out organization later. Look at this. This is absolutely perfect. Exactly what I needed. Boom. Done.